cops came to the door, I just remember my mom breaking down and crying, and I was 13, so I automatically knew it was really bad because my mom was really strong and she never showed emotion. So that's like, I kind of blocked it out, I think, a bit, but all I really remember is my mom breaking down and crying and then just feeling like really scared. My name is Kate Cooper, and my life was drastically changed when I was 13 when my father died drinking and driving. He was speeding on an icy road after he was at a bar, and he had someone else in the car with him. That person had their seatbelt on, and my dad didn't, and that person lived. I knew my dad loved me, and he just didn't know how to show it because he was an addict, and I know it's hard to express love when you are addicted to a substance. Your parents' main goal should be loving their child, but it's hard when your parents' main goal is getting their next fix, basically. So just having an alcoholic parent in general was really hard, but losing him was very hard as well in a different way.
You left me in the darkened room, my heart left cold, my hands were too.
Like, people would always be like nervous around me, I guess, like on Father's Day, and they would be like, "Oh, sorry, Kate," like, do you know what I mean? Like, I always just had like special attention on me all the time, and it's hard for someone who's shy. I felt confused about my dad though, because I knew drinking and driving was wrong, obviously, but I still loved him, so it was a very confusing grief process. I guess I went through a phase where I felt really like angry and embarrassed, I guess, towards my father. Just recently I decided that your past doesn't define who you are. It brings you to where you are, but ultimately you define who you are, and like, my father is not me, so I don't have to let that define me. My art it's sort of like dark, but it also has like a cutesy side, like a strange love sort of thing. It's very sweet and innocent, but it's also dark, which I think is very symbolic of who I am, and from everything I've been through and everything I'm going through. And I want to show, yes, death is a really big part of life. It's as big as birth. I just kind of like wanted to show the beauty in that, and the beauty in grieving and loss, and it's one of the most intense emotions you can feel, and through pain, that's how we find out who we are. Animals are definitely the best therapy. They are so loving, and they give you something to love, and she is a rescue dog, so she's been through a lot, and we help each other in many ways. Sometimes I say, like, who rescued who. But yeah, animals are very therapeutic. I think love comes in many different forms and many different ways, and I loved my dad a lot, and he definitely made me who I am today, and his death especially. I guess it was recently when I decided to be more open about it and to talk about it, because I feel like a lot of people they let shame get in the way of like discussion and like opening yourself up and talking to everyone, like talking to the world about things. And the only way you can really change things is to talk about it, no matter how hard it is. Like, this is hard right now, but I definitely think that bringing awareness to these things will change something. Today marks the day that my life changed forever, the 11th year death anniversary of my dad. Being the kid whose dad killed himself drinking and driving wasn't fun. I see a lot of irresponsible parents around me, and it makes me sick. Get your shit together, or your kid will suffer from your stupidity, or if you want to live a carefree life, don't have kids.